Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are going to see what messages Spirit has for you. This is timeless, so whenever you find it is perfect. And of course, just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And make sure you check out your other placements to get the most accurate message. All right, let's see what's going on. We're going to start out with this oracle deck, and I'll clarify these messages with the tarot, and then we'll get some crystal guidance just to see what crystals will benefit you at this time. And then we'll tap into the shadow deck to see what, maybe self-sabotage or what parts of yourself need more attention and love so you can be the most successful during this time. All right, let's get into it. We're going to get the guidebook out to see what's going on. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, you've got white oak here. White oak says power, strength, protection, and safety. If referring to a person, this may be an ancestor or older, powerful relative. May also refer to a safe place or strong concept. Okay. So I feel like Spirit's really trying to remind you how safe and how powerful you are. There could be someone like a spirit guide or an older person, someone wiser that you can look for that reminder of that security and just guidance on how to maintain your power and, just kind of reclaim your power from any fears and doubts you may be feeling. And we have Iris here. This is a symbol of royalty, strength, admiration, wisdom, and courage. It may refer to a powerful woman or person. So yeah, there's just a lot of power surrounding you at this time, reminding you of how powerful you are. And there could really be someone you look up to that you need to go to for guidance. Maidenhair fur, this is being cautious. A delicate situation requires extra care and attention. Do not be in a hurry. Beautiful. So you may be wanting to have something come to fruition. You may be wanting to rush that situation, but Spirit's reminding you you're powerful, you're wise, you have everything you need. So let something unfold naturally and just approach something with more care. And then we have T, a symbol of luck, success, magic, intuition. Okay, so everything's going to work out for you. Trust your intuition at this time. Remember that you are powerful because something is unfolding in divine timing. So there's no need to rush or second guess or try to force things here, okay? Just let something unfold naturally. Be patient. All right, first card out, we do have Desert. So desert is isolation, loneliness, may refer to a person who is hermit-like or an older man. So you could be spending some time on your own, maybe feeling lonely or just going within for guidance. We have Baba Yaga. This is betrayal, lies, manipulation, a trap. May also refer to an older woman whom you don't trust. Okay. So a need to be a little cautious right now. Maybe that's why they're encouraging some alone time because there's someone around that you may not be able to trust. We have Snow. This represents calm, stillness, and purification, potential for a new beginning. Okay. So it feels like, your intuition is giving you some sort of energy, sensing something is a little off with somebody. Keep to yourself, keep focusing on yourself because I do see some things blossoming here. And then we have the ocean. I really like these seashells. You guys may like shells. Deep feelings and emotional depth. There is more to explore and learn on an emotional level. This may refer to someone who is a water sign, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But yeah, it seems like there's a lot of energy, a lot of emotion with whatever's going on here. And of course, if you find out someone's betrayed you or lied to you or tried to trick you, that's a very emotional time. So just keep focusing on yourself. Know that something is unfolding for you, but there might be some distractions or energies along the way that you have to deal with. So let's see. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Wands. So yeah, it's definitely a time to kind of protect your energy, not give in to the negativity or low vibrations around you. We have the Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, the Hermit. I see you pulling your energy away from something. Again, twice mentioning hermit-like behavior. But you're moving on to bigger and better, right? You want to be in a situation where you don't have to be on edge, where you don't have to be fearful. I feel you, kind of just setting boundaries with people, not giving your energy to people you don't trust, and putting that energy into things that you're passionate about. Okay, so let's learn more about desert. That's that isolation, loneliness, hermit-like behavior, potentially an older man. So let's see. Tell me more about desert for Sagittarius. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles, the Empress, the Eight of Cups, the King of Wands. That's your energy there, Sagittarius, and the Page of Wands. Okay, okay. I just have a feeling that you're wanting to walk away from someone's energy with the Empress, the Eight of Cups. I feel like there could be like a woman or mother figure, sister, a girlfriend that you just feel it's just too much energy here. It feels like you don't want to keep giving your energy to something that just feels like someone's determined to misunderstand you, or it's just, you're never going to see eye to eye on a situation. So I feel you wanting to just kind of pull back, walk away from something. With the King of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, I see you wanting to go towards something new with the pages. This is wanting to explore new horizons, going on a new journey. This could be having some sort of message here. But I feel like you're really trying to reclaim your power with the King of Wands and just go towards things that feed you and fill your cup. Yeah, it's like there's some sort of like ending that's happening that you're open to, because it means you're going to be independent and focusing on yourself again. There was something that just wasn't meant to last here, so it's just time to kind of walk away. So let's see more about the Empress and the Eight of Cups for Sagittarius. I mean, at the end of the day, we have the King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You know, you walking away is you honoring your truth here. Yes, it may be a lonely road moving forward. You may be moving out of a house here, but I just see that you know what's best for you. You know what your values are, what your morals are, what vibrations are in alignment for you. So you have to honor that and walk away from this situation here, Sagittarius. I feel it's what's best for you to just pull back and, you know, focus on something else. So let's see about the King of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Tell me more about that. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. There's a lot of people here. Yeah, there's just too many people around. I think that you're trying to grow something, whether that's, you know, something to do with your career or your purpose. Maybe it's just like you want to grow in regards to like your spiritual self, your higher self, whatever. But I just feel like you think, you know, there's just too many cooks in the kitchen. So it's time for you to just pull back your energy, focus on what you want to grow, what you want to invest in. Not about what other people want you to do or what people are used to you doing, but it's about just choosing to go towards what's right for you and being patient as that unfolds. Spirit is saying you can definitely trust your intuition, okay? Don't let your mind and overthinking get the best of you, because you're going towards a new beginning that is perfect for you. All right, trust yourself, trust yourself. I like that. All right, let's see about Baba Yaga. So there's some sort of lies, manipulation, tricks going around. An older woman you don't trust potentially. Tell me more about Baba Yaga. All right. So we have the Page of Cups with the Knight of Wands. I think this involves like wanting to go towards a new passion, something that really lights you up, feeding your creativity. You may be wanting to, you know, get into a new hobby, maybe, you know, a creative career, something like that. Just something that really fills your cup and makes you happy. And I feel like there's just people around you that don't totally support that. With the Hermit and the Strength card, could be dealing with a Virgo or a Leo. But yeah, Spirit is saying when it comes to your passion, when it comes to your creativity, following your intuition on something, keep it to yourself. Okay? Not everyone is here to support you. Not everyone has your back. And with the Strength card, just be strong, just be brave, just keep looking forward, because there's going to be some people that try to distract you and pull your energy away. You know what you want to go towards, so just be strong and go towards it. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay. Yeah, it's like, see, there's the Devil here, the Eight of Swords. Again, there's somebody with the Tower. The Star card could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Scorpio or a Capricorn with the Devil. You have a big dream, a big wish, and it's divinely protected. But there's somebody who is trying to just pull away from this. Like there's somebody preying on your downfall. Okay. And at the end of the day, I feel again that you're divinely protected, that you're safe. So it's a matter of just not giving this person the energy, the opportunity, the information, so they can't do anything. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying live in fear of this person, but I'm just saying just keep to yourself for now, because clearly somebody sees your passion and sees the excitement and they're not happy about it. All right. Tell me more about the Tower. The Star. Yeah, we have Judgment. We have Temperance. I mean, at the end of the day, Temperance is your card, Sagittarius. So it's like you've made a decision for yourself and you're going to go towards it completely and fully. There's going to be peace and harmony here for you. So just don't even worry about this energy. Honestly, I'm not worried about it. Like this person can't get to you if you don't give them that energy. So just stay focused on what you want, because you've already decided and carved out a path for yourself. So there's no need to give into fear. Just protect your energy, ignore the haters, and that's that. All right, with Snow, I believe that was like stillness, purification, calm, stillness, purification, and potential for a new beginning. So let's see what that's about. Tell me more about Snow. Yeah, definitely a new beginning coming through here. Beautiful. All right, we have the King of Cups, the Death card, the World card. Could be dealing with a Scorpio here. But yeah, I definitely see you staying in your power, right? The King of Cups, especially like on the Rider-Waite deck, the traditional tarot, it's the King of Cups is in the middle of the ocean, but he's cool, calm, collected. So Spirit is saying like, yes, you've got a lot of new beginnings coming through here, but you know, stay in charge of your emotions, stay cool, you know, like don't give your power to people that are hating on you, people that don't know you like that, like, because you're going on to bigger and better things. There's a big transformation, a rebirth, a successful achievement happening here. And so you just stay cute and focused and it's going to come through for you. Okay. There's going to be a lot of options for you in the future. Tell me more about the King of Cups. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. So see, there's going to be people that try to bring you down. There's going to be obstacles you have to face, but know that it's exactly what you got to go through to get where you want to be. You're almost there, Sagittarius. So don't let any negativity distract you. All right, the Death card. Right, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Two of Cups. So there could be an ending of a connection that kind of makes sense. It doesn't have to be romantic, but there's obviously someone that's close to you that isn't your biggest supporter. So I just see that slowly and surely coming out and being revealed. And with the Queen of Wands, that's you staying in your power. She is the master at shadow integration. You know, anything that's uncomfortable, that's negative, she makes it work for her. And that's what you're being encouraged to do at this time. Very good. All right, and the ocean. Let's see what that's about again. I forget. The ocean. Deep feelings and emotional depth, more to explore and learn on an emotional level, could refer to a water sign. So let's see about the ocean here. We have the Ten of Cups. Ace of Cups, the Magician. I love that. Okay, this is beautiful. With the Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Magician, At the end of the day, Sagittarius, it doesn't matter what anybody is trying to put out into the universe. It doesn't matter who you have to walk away from or how you have to approach a situation. You're going to have that happiness. You're going to have that emotional fulfillment. Everything's going to work out for you. And it's because you're putting your energy into things that make sense. You know, in the past here, it feels like past energy anyways. This first card. There could have been a situation where you were always kind of getting pulled back and putting your energy into things that didn't make sense, but that's not your situation anymore. You've grown a lot here, and that's why people are trying to sabotage you, because they want the old Sagittarius back, you know. But at the end of the day, that person, that version of you wasn't fulfilling you, wasn't setting boundaries for you, wasn't protecting you, and you're way too powerful and strong to allow that to happen, and you recognize that now. Okay, I love it. Yeah, we have the Sun, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so when there's any drama, any negativity, you see clearly what these people are attempting to do. Okay, and with the Knight of Cups, you're leading with your heart. You have compassion and empathy for these people, and at the end of the day, you're not going to get down in the gutter with them. You're going to rise above it and stay focused on yourself and your happiness. Ooh, I love it. Tell me more about the Magician. See, you got the Ten of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. You're not giving your energy to anything that does not feed you, that doesn't feel good for you. Anybody that is trying to be selfish, manipulative, you're cutting them out. I'm proud of you, Sagittarius. That's what I like to see. Yes, ma'am. Fierce. All right, Sagittarius, let's get some crystal messages for you to see what crystals you may benefit from at this time. Let's get some crystals for Sagittarius, please and thank you. All right, let's see here. So we have black. Oh, hold on now. Come on back. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Okay. So we have black kyanite. Set strong boundaries. Absolutely. There are people who want to take advantage of you, who are used to you just kind of rolling over, but that's not the case anymore. So definitely carry this around with you. Get some jewelry with it. Meditate with it, especially if you're wanting protection and things like that. Because I don't see these people getting the best of you, but it doesn't hurt to have some support and help in that journey. We have aquamarine, go with the flow. So you may benefit from spending some time in water, whether that's a bath, a shower, swimming, you know, putting your hands or feet in a soaking situation. But going with the flow is definitely encouraged here, because I feel like there's going to be some people, their true intentions being revealed. And there's going to be a part of you that's very hurt by that, who may want to, you know, get revenge, get answers, try to understand why this happened. And at the end of the day, people show up how they want to show up. It has nothing to do with you. So instead of trying to like fixate on these people or try to have them see your side of things or see your perspective, just flow with it. Just let it go. Let them be who they want to be, and you be who you want to be. Okay. Then we have rhodochrosite, remember your worth. Absolutely. Remember, all those cards, we're talking about how powerful, how magical, how supported you are. That still is true, even if other people don't recognize that. You decide for yourself what you're worth, what you will tolerate. And nobody else can force you to do anything you don't want to do. Okay? Fierce. All right. Last card here. We're going to get a shadow card, just one card from this deck. And so the shadow energy that I want to pull on today, I think that the only thing that would keep you held back is not setting boundaries, not trusting your intuition. So I want to make sure that you feel okay to set boundaries, to be selfish, to walk away, because I think that's what is being called for right now. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you for that. One card, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius. Oh, who got this card? Who was it? Virgo. Virgo got this card. All right, let's see. You may benefit from the Virgo reading. You have the Hermit coming up here, so that's Virgo's card. All right, so we have confusion. The art here is cracked and questioning. I welcome confusion as an opening to new possibility. I let go of the need to have anything figured out. Cracked open, split in half, the question flowing through and all around, fragmented, conflicted, confused, decisions, consequences, the unknown, heart present, both right side up and upside down, yes and, weighing the balance. Confusion as a feeling and emotional experience can be present when we are holding multiple energies, sensations, scenarios that feel conflicting, or when a decision needs to be made and we are weighing the options. Being anxious or nervous has a similar feel inside the body as being excited or filled with energy. If we are used to experiencing anxious or nervous feelings when we are excited or ready, we may get confused by the excitement and translate it as nervousness. See, I feel like there's been a lot of people around you, Sagittarius, that have kind of helped cultivate that anxiety and nervousness. So now that it's time for you to trust yourself, you kind of second guess it because it's almost like you've been conditioned to second guess yourself with all the people that have been around you. We can hold what our heart is speaking in conflict with what we know to be logically true. We can also feel that inner pull that we just cannot explain or argue with that draws us in another direction. This can be incredibly confusing when our body and mind are equally convicted in opposing ways. Trust yourself. Trust yourself, Sagittarius. Sometimes we can lean toward valuing that which is logical and understood over that which we know to be true through the lens of our body, heart, and gut. Yeah, I just feel like you're having a gut feeling about somebody. There are times when we feel confused, but we actually know yet are scared to follow the inner guidance that may be less logical but more intuitive. Sitting with the question can be a sacred portal towards deeper understanding. Welcome the energies of uncertainty as wise teachers of possibility, mystery, and trust. Invite yourself to pause and really feel what is true underneath any questioning. Yeah, there's no need to doubt yourself right now. I think you know what's right. I think you know what you're feeling, what your intuition is telling you, and no need to second guess. Because look who's benefiting from it. You know what I mean? So there's some contemplations and a ritual that go along with this. So you can write down the contemplations and journal about them, write down the ritual, or come back to this video if you want to participate in this. So contemplations, what does it feel like to go against my inner guidance? When I'm confused and conflicted, what is my go-to pattern? And how can I offer myself more spaciousness to sit in inquiry? I like it. And the ritual. A pros and cons list is a go-to for many because there is deep power in writing out our questions or options to get them out of the visceral confusion of the body and into a place where we can visually see and process more clearly. To bring clarity in times of confusion, on one piece of paper write, I feel or I could. Then free flow write with all the feelings or aspects of one side of the confusion. On another piece of paper write, I also feel or I could also. Then free flow with the other side of your truth. Notice what becomes clear after writing it all out. I think that's a great idea. I love journaling, and to me, it really helps, just kind of cleanse the energy in my body, get it out of there so that way it's not just trapped or that I'm not ruminating on something. And a lot of the times when I journal, I find myself not only feeling that release, but also getting to the root of the issue, understanding what was really the problem, what was really holding me back, what all of this stuff really stemmed from. I highly suggest it. Because at the end of the day, I think you need to trust yourself more. I think your gut is on point with something, and just lean into that and let that be your guide for now. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys sharing your time with me. If you would like more content, I do have all of my social media linked down below. I also have my website if you'd like to book a reading or an alchemy healing ceremony where we turn your pain into power. You can also join my newsletter on my website if you want to get exclusive content, discounts, fun stuff like that. And definitely, if this message resonated, let me know with a like, a comment, and subscribe, share this video with a fellow Sagittarius. All of that helps the channel grow, and I love to hear from you guys. Love to create a beautiful community on here. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.